Hello! Hi there, it's me! It's Dave! Or the Jaded Mania! Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Are you in the Christmassy vibes? Question mark. I am. I am very much deep into Christmas. I think out of all of the holidays, yeah, Christmas is the best, right? I think so. There's Christmas planties, like poinsettias, mistletoe, Christmas cactus. Oh, and I love the representation of Christmas cactus here in this game. Oh, let's run back to the Christmas tree. Oh, see, look at all the little snowmen. It's so cute. Exile Assage? Not Assage. They know what they're doing. They don't care. They're putting the P in the Assage. That's what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this game is so much better than Mortal Kombat 1. And look, the Christmas cactus. Oh my god, it dances. Oh god, I love Christmas. Hopefully you're enjoying Christmas too. You know, even though my mom is dead, 6 feet in the ground, I'm trying to enjoy my Christmases. You know, when mommy was very sick and bedbound, she couldn't like run around like Eve. She couldn't go up and down stairs. So like there was never really a reason to put up a tree or celebrate because mommy was sick. She couldn't enjoy that stuff. And this year I put up like a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, we put up a tree, but we won't put on, like, ornaments. This year I put up a tree, put on ornaments, put lights. Oh, how I wish she could see it. But you know what? The Thiney doesn't believe in Christmas. That pro-Palestine terrorist sympathizer is out here trying to educate me, good old Jaded Mania, on LGBTQIA2S++ issues. Yes, ma'am. How is Tiny doing bullshit like that? I am so confused about Tiny. Is he a gay? I don't hear nothing about no wife or kids. Um, I think he may be a gay. I think the young gays are coming for the old gays. That's what's happening here. So, yeah. don't trust Mr. Thiney. So we're gonna be taking a look at some of the shit that he said on the Twitters about LGBTQ plus issues in the Middle East. Yes, ma'am. So, like, you know, if he's not saying something terrible about the Jews, he's saying something about the gays. What happened if you're a gay Jew? Like, Thiney hate you 4 times over. It's like two times 2, right? Damn. Okay, so, oh wow. Collab. Enter codes below in the avatar creator and you'll be able to... Oh, that's so cool. That's code availability. Oh, we gotta use it? Fuck. Okay, can't take a screenshot now? What do you mean? Oh, well, that fucking sucks. Look, there's stuff and I have to use fingers? Damn. Okay. So we won't be able to get it until we, like, log into the game and do it. So, okay, let me do this. I'm gonna write down whatever it is. Because before we take a look at Tiny, we are gonna explore a little bit of Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 always has something going on. It's not ever coming like early information for me. There's no like Tiny ruining Street Fighter 6 for me. If there is, I'm not aware of him. But I'm enjoying the game, playing things. Oh, there's a Grand Prix. Earn enough wins in a Battle Hub match, complete the challenges, and pass the qualifiers. You'll be put into Group A of Final Tournament. That's hard. Grand Prix. I mean, like, who doesn't love a Grand Prix? But this sounds like too much work to get it, so no. Oh, and there's new shop stuffs. New colors. Is there anything good, though? Is the question. Oh, why is the game so much better? This game is so much better compared to Mortal Kombat 1. So I needed to put myself in, like, a pretty Christmas outfit. Because it's, like, Christmas. I want to dress up. So we're going to do that. Also, did you hear what Ghosty Girl is doing? I always check on those effing terrorists because I want to know what's happening. Who are they hating now? So, turns out something happened to her pussy. Very fun. Very fun. Okay, so how do I make myself Christmassy? I want to be beautiful. I want to be beautiful for Christmas. Oh, look. Oh my god, it's getting close to it. We're getting closer. So we just need to put on the pretty things. Oh my god, I have a lot of crap. I have a lot of crap in this inventory. Should I sort it? Yeah, let's sort it. Okay, so now we just need to look for the Santa stuff. Here it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, so exciting. We're getting closer to our Christmas outfit. Gotta dress up for Christmas, guys. You have to feel the Christmas cheer. Christmas queer? Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look so festive-y, the bottoms. The bottoms aren't that great. So the unfortunate thing about Street Fighter 6 is this is a limited timed outfit from fighting passes that have come and gone. And they haven't recycled any of the older fighting passes. Everything has been completely new, completely unique, always interesting, fascinating, exciting. Not really the situation in MK1. Okay, so which gloves do we like better? Okay, I guess the red and green. And do we have more Christmas stuff is the question. Or can we just get a big dick? Christmas dick? Is that what you're getting for Christmas, Dave? I don't think so. Dave is gonna be a good boy. He's going over to the pastor's house tomorrow. Not getting dick there either. We're just, you know, gonna be celebrating Christmas. Okay, so this calls for, like, now we need to make a deck. So we're gonna use, I don't know, can we get, ooh, we should make red balls. Ooh, let's make red balls. So how do I do that? Oh, we gotta make red balls. Okay, let's go to the main menu. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining along. We still haven't gotten to TrueUnderDawg. Gotta see what TrueUnderDawg is doing. Because he has blamed all of the haters of MK1 for something. I don't know. I may have been trapped by his clickbait. He is a master baiter, so I could have been trapped by his clickbaiting. I am not sure. So he made a video called I Hate the Haters and Greed Killed MK1, which to me from the outset is like, what hypocrisy. Not one hand you're defending the game, and then the next hand you're saying that they're greedy. Like, which one is it? Game good or not good? Which one is it? So let's let's go to world map. And we're gonna go China. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. Dave is going to the pastor's house for maybe. I already had a hookup on Christmas Day and the guy had a candy cane shaped D. Oh my god, not the candy cane dildos. Jesus.
What can I get for you?
Okay. Let's go apparel shop. Right? No. Apparel shop. Yeah, that we need to dye things. So we need red balls. Oops, not ears. Oh, we could have pink balls. Should we make pink balls? Yeah, we're gonna make a pink dicky.
Please come again.
Okay, so now we go back to this. Merry Christmas, Dave. Merry Christmas, Mikey. Love you, Mikey. I hope you're having a fabulous Christmas time, but it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, yay. And then we put this down here. Then we make them big, just so that I can see what I'm working with. And then just, okay, and then we'll just have it here for now, and then we'll throw on the burrito. So where is my burrito? Here we go. And then it's a little too big. And then we go. And then it's very like erect at that angle. I kind of like it. And it's just, you know, it doesn't match her proportions. That seems appropriate for Miss Mania. Okay, and then now it's attached to the body. This is how you get peniplasties for those trans men. It works something like that. Oh no. Okay, there we go. And then oh, my Mania is almost ready for Christmas. I don't know about leaving like the foil wrapper condom on. I wish I could take it off. Then we could brown back in this game totally effectively. But I think she looks good. I mean, he looks, I mean, they look good. Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas. So big. Wee, Merry Christmas. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Let's see it to the camera. Beautiful. Aw, Merry Christmas. How nice. Okay, so that's Street Fighter 6. Look how amazing Street Fighter 6 is. Didn't have to look at the shop. But, I mean, like, you play Mortal Kombat 1. The only thing that you play in that game is just the shop. There is nothing else but a shop. Now, there are some towers, but those got done real quick with a turbo. And I didn't have to do anything. You just press a single button, you win. This whole game has been boiled down to a number of just single button presses. That's all. You don't need to know fancy combos. No need for that. Just press X, press R1. Kibi's Corner, Merry Christmas. Aw. Dave already saying it's so big. I mean, she had a big one. Okay, so there's nothing in the shop. Okay, well, F this game. I'm missing some of, like, the ninja skins. You can see I have 2,000 Dragon Crystal. That's enough for 4 outfits. Just let me waste it. That's the only way to acquire things in this game. You pay for it. Because Invasions gives you nothing. At least for me now. Gives me nothing. 10 skins per season? That's what I can hope for? Online is useless. Actually, I see that someone has tried to add me as a friend. So I'll accept. Aw, it's Drew. Aw, I love Drew. Okay. We're friends. I mean, well, I guess now we're friends officially. But yeah, Invasions, nothing. Towers of Time, really, this is what you got for Christmas? I got, Mania with a big dick. I got brown backed by Mania with her big dick. That was much more delightful than whatever this is in MK1. So I suppose there's a new. Oh, you know what? I could get the free Dragon Crystal. The quote unquote free Dragon Crystal. I can get the weekly challenge done with a turbo controller, and I would get more points, making it harder for baby Kenny Bomb to actually do anything in the game. Maybe we'll knock him down to top 25%. Who knows? But if you have turbo controller, please do make it harder for the idiots who play this game to actually acquire a reward. There is an in-game competition, and not everyone's gonna win, babes. That's the nature of competition. Okay, so yay. MK1, terrible. I think I'm done with gaming. Done with the Mortal Kombat 1. I totally could have done more in Street Fighter 6. Like play more with Mania's big dick, cuz that's always fun. Or I could have played with stellar boobs. But we're just gonna leave it at that. So how do I turn this off? Oh, here we go. No, that's not how you turn it off. Okay, there we go. Let's go over to the computer because I really wanted to talk about Shillmas. Because tomorrow will be Shillmas. Oh, my TV's loud. Shut up, TV. Okay, I hope it just turns off for itself. I do like the voice reader on the TV because I feel like old man, I can't use the TV properly until it tells me what to do. Okay, let's see what you're telling me. Pastor's gonna. Oh my God, Duwan. I hope Pastor doesn't see this. I'm always so ashamed of like Pastor maybe coming to my YouTubes. I don't want him to come see my YouTubes. It's I'll be burning in hell. Like it's so weird. Like at church the other day, they were like praying for the Middle East. And I'm like, what are you praying for in the Middle East? Because I don't know what like I played dumb. I was like, what's going on? I just wanted to hear what they say. They don't even know why they're praying for the Middle East. They're just praying. Merry Christmas, Dave and everyone. Thank you, DB. Oh no, not Ghosty Girl again. Yes, it's always Ghosty Girl. Does the plus in LGBTQ plus for plus size? Yes. Actually, the plus is for HIV positive. My mom means more to me than anyone else. I dread the day she's bound to the hospital. Well, mommy wasn't bound to the hospital. She died at home. Damn it. Sorry for your mom's passing. Yeah, that sounds so painful to be around for. Yeah, I cope day by day. I think I've heard a lot of stories, and I think like I was in a much worse place like that first week after she died. I was, standing at a crossroads in my life. Like, I could have gone on some binge and like drank myself into a bottle. I could have done a lot of some drugs and just die. Like, who knows? But I am trying very hard to be creative, productive, um initiative. Like, these are all things that I am trying to do in my life. And it, like, I try to not cry. At least I only cry in the washroom. When I'm in the shower, I feel like that's my safe place to cry. Because who likes salty tears? Cuckoo Shushu. Aw, thank you. Merry Christmas. Yes. Christmas. Aw. Happy non-binary holidays, guys and gaias. Not non-binary holidays. Jesus. Are you going to shill tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is Shillmas. For Shillmas, gotta shill for the game. Brian, yay, love you. Street Fighter 6 more better than MK1. Yes, I agree. Okay, so here we are in the computer, and I wanted to share with you some things about the shills, True Underlame, Ghosty Girl, Thiney, but also I came across some like weird stuff on YouTube recently that I thought maybe you guys should be aware of. Things are like really changing on the YouTube landscape behind the scenes. So here they're saying you can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies to use your content to train AI models in studio settings under third-party training. What? So YouTube has some sort of business deal with another company that will scrape their website, take the videos, and use it for modifying prediction algorithms for AI models. Like, that's insane. That is really insane. At some point, I'm going to investigate further into the settings to make sure that they are not making AI versions of my sing-songs. Those creeps. But it's wild because as someone who also uses AI, like, I like this program that allows you to make sing songs, is wild to think that it's actually taking other people's work. And then, yeah, I guess you have to train an AI on something. But this sounds like the beginning of Skynet a little bit. It's hard to stop it once it starts. And I think, like, that toothpaste has already been squeezed out of the tube with AI. Also, AI is now being used creatively in YouTube. So if you are somebody making videos, YouTube will generate for you videos that you should be making to appeal to your audience. What? I just make videos about whatever I want to make videos about. I could give fuck all about secret MK11 bosses, a complete list. Well, a big surprise. It's just all the invasion's bosses. Those are the secret bosses. But it's wild that they keep on referencing MK11. Like, as if I still make MK11 videos. So, it says here, MK11 crystal glitch explained and fixed. Are they trying to tell me go back to MK11? The crystal glitch in MK11 is explored in detail, providing a comprehensive understanding of how it works and its potential impact on gameplay. God damn it. A comprehensive list of secret bosses in MK11 is presented. Discover hidden challenges and conquer powerful opponents in this in-depth guide. If I did make something similar to that for MK1, little Kenny Bomb would actually understand how the game works. He would know what challenger medallions do. God, he's dumb. There are some dumb people out there. MK11 talismans are revealed, specifically chosen to help beginners master the game. MK11 don't have talismans. They got augments. So, top 5 augment builds for beginners. You see, like, this is where, like, I feel like there's a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Disingenuous behavior. There's disingenuous behavior because people are not acting genuinely, I feel, unless they are also declaring, I'm using AI. Like, if I'm using AI for a sing song, I think it would be very obvious. Plus, I say, ooh, I made this with AI. But I think there are instances where people could be fooled into thinking that someone is human or that something is, like, human because of AI. Like, AI should be declared, I think, somewhere. Should be on the label, as it were. But, yeah, crazy. Not Freud. AI suggested to record videos about Lily Contino. No, that was just my idea. I haven't relied on this AI mechanism yet. Not Freud. Lately, we have been coming across a dresser everywhere. Yes, perhaps. Oh yeah, I heard somebody that sounded a lot like you reviewing Tomb Raider, and he was scared of the dogs or wolves. Maybe that was me. You know what? I've never heard anyone that sounds like me, but that would be interesting. Dave's gonna be visited by 3 ghosts this Christmas, and he'll end up liking MK1. Oh God, not the ghost of Shilmus past. Oh no, scary. Okay, so let's move on to Thiney. So Thiney is out here posting about LGBTQ plus issues. I take great offense whenever straight people tell gays how gays should be sucking dick. Like, are you the expert straight man to be telling the gays on how to be doing this? No, no, no. So, no, I don't think that the straights necessarily understand all of the nuances of the homosexuality. And that's okay. They don't have to, but they also don't have to be pretending like they know everything. So I have made prior video about me agreeing with Sonic Fox on the issue of Saudi Arabia. Going to Saudi Arabia as part of the LGBTQIA2S++ is not necessarily the wisest of ideas. Now, here it says Globe Eye News breaking alcohol will be banned for fans at the 2034 FIFA World Cup in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so you can't enjoy a pint while you watch your football match. Rest of world. But LGBTQ is halal for them? What? How on earth is LGBTQ halal? I'm pretty sure LGBTQ is haram, forbidden. Halal is like the accepted, the best way of doing things. I don't know like the proper definition. Meaning, let's get the meaning. Lawful. Yes, the correct way of doing things. Whereas haram is like the forbidden ways of doing things. And LGBTQ plus is forbidden, by the way. Not the plus size people, they're okay, but LGBTQ plus not allowed. So Justin, Saudi Arabia says LGBTQ plus fans are safe and welcome at the 2034 FIFA World Cup. So they're banning alcohol, but they're allowing the gays. Questionable. I guess they just want that gay money. No, the gay pandering. Can we? That's like MK1 pandering to the gays with Mania and then making her straight. Like, what was the point of making her gay if she just ends up sucking Rain's dick anyways in the new DLC? Wild. So wild. So Islam does not ban LGBTQ members from partaking in day-to-day life like any other human being, says Thiny. So Thiny is conflating, actually, Saudi Arabia and Islam. I mean, like all these places, they are majority Islam. So, of course, and now any discussion of Saudi Arabia also includes a discussion of Islam. So, Thiny here is saying Islam doesn't ban LGBTQ members from partaking in day-to-day life like any other human being. Why is he lying? Why aren't these wild posts of his getting more views on Twitter? People should be aware of the shit that he's lying about, because Islam does ban LG gay. They ban the sodomy of bum sex. Yes, no, they don't like that. Besides, alcohol is banned due to the riots it causes. Why is he making up these lies? Either he's trying to cope with his own sexuality and making up these lies about religion, because I go to church. I know what it says in the Bible. It doesn't mean I agree with it, but I can recognize that Orthodox Christianity doesn't believe that LGBTQ plus is right. It's a sin. Ooh, I remember going one time to this. I was outside and there was this old black lady and she was calling all of them abominations. And you know what? That's just how some people think. But then to lie about it is wild. It's like he's trying to deal with his own personal traumas, reconciling these two things. Besides, alcohol is banned due to the riots it causes. No, alcohol is also haram. Let's ask Google. Is alcohol haram? Yes. Drinking alcohol is considered haram or forbidden in Islam. Like, I'm just so confused as to why he's making up these lies. So many of these lies. So I don't know if he's a straight or a gay. I'm raising questions whenever these political activists, SJW types, who need to be the best gay ally out there, start making up these wild lies. It is so lie. Like, is he trying to gaslight me? So I do a little research here. Dubai, this is UAE. Same-sex activity and the gender expression of trans are illegal in Dubai and the UAE. This is Abu Dhabi, Dubai. These places are in the UAE. They are considered tourist spots by some, but it also seems like a risky place to be sucking dick. Yeah, I would not want to go there. So this is the Middle East, close to the whole region, but I think it's wild that Tiny is saying these things. So I asked Google, does Islam allow LGBTQ? Most Islamic scholars agree that homosexuality is incompatible with Islamic theology. They often cite the story of Lot in the Quran as evidence that God condemns homosexuality. Interesting. Now, Lot was a Jew. That's interesting. I don't know all of the nuances of the Quran. I do know that there's reference to Abraham, Jesus, etc. Didn't know about Lot. Okay. I wonder what they think, like what Tiny thinks about the Jews, cuz they're represented in the Quran, not necessarily in a bad way either. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Are you happy to be gay and in the Middle East? Because it's not allowed. And Iran is one of the countries where homosexual acts are punishable, but not trans. So they accept the idea that a person may be trapped in the body of the wrong sex. Homosexuals can be pushed into having gender reassignment surgery. So I guess that's what's happened to this trans woman. That's so sad. So sad. I mean, like, the world is so twisted, and then Tiny has to be out here lying to me on the Twitter about gay shit. Stop. Do Justin Trudeau made me want to learn French. You only need to know like certain things. Um um Je veux t'averge dans mon cul. I want to say combien de inches à t'averge. Like the important stuff. It's a trap. Dave, you sound like Davey Wavy to me, one of the first content creators I came across. Oh, Davey Wavy? I think I've heard of him. He's like a porn dude. Well, you haven't seen my OnlyFans yet. MK Mikey sounds like Dave. I don't know who MK Mikey is. LOL. If AI suggested anything about Lily Contino, that would be curious. So yeah, Tiny is just an interesting mindfuckery situation here going on. This also extends into the other terrorist sympathizers. You remember that story about that sick cat? And I was like, ooh, that sick cat is probably gonna die. Okay, big surprise. Cat died. I am so sad to say that my sweet Pippin passed away this morning. He was one of the sweetest, most gentle, most playful, and happy little kittens I ever met. Thank you to everyone who showed support and donated toward his care. I tried so hard to help him, and I'm devastated to have lost him. I'm trying to tell myself he isn't in pain anymore. I love you, Pippin. So this is a cat that you couldn't afford, that you took on like a crazy cat lady, when you've already spent thousands of your own dollars, that you were e-begging on the internet for money. And guess what? You can still donate. You want to donate? Go ahead. You can still donate to this even though the cat's dead. So wild. She wasn't slow to set up a GoFundMe, but she's definitely slow in taking it down now that the cat's dead. So she still wants money, is the question. Oh, and we know that Ussy My Bussy, Ghosty Girl, real name, was donating to this thing. Ew, gross. Gross, gross, gross. So, I feel like girls should give back the money. It's not like, did she pay for them to put down the kitty? Cat survived what, a week and a half since she opened the GoFundMe. Did she use all the funds? Ooh, I don't trust these people. You couldn't e-bag your parents? You couldn't e-bag real life people for money? I think like people on the internet can be, this certainly happened to my mom, scammed. I think like you can be scammed on the internet if people are playing like these like victim cards like Lily Contino, or some sort of like sad tragedy like Molly B. Like she's been cat mom to how many different pussies, and she didn't know that this could happen, but she still wants the monies. the GoFundMe is still there. So it's for me, it's not in good taste to be doing these kinds of things. So strange. But Kitty's in a better place. Certainly out of her hands, and not being broadcasted on the internet anymore against its consent or will. So she's like, thank you to everyone for your kind comments and messages. I have been seeing them and will respond soon. Just been having a hard time. You know what? When Dave couldn't respond, he wasn't typing shit on the fucking computer. But these people are looking for attention. They're looking for engagement. That's what they want. I don't care, honestly. So here she's saying, I'm so sorry for your loss, says Ghosty Girl. Yeah, because of her and her actions e-begging, I learned that Ussy My Bussy is protecting the children in the Netherlands, apparently, allegedly. Not sure. Not sure how much protecting she can actually be doing. Because Ghosty Girl, to me, is also part of the problem when she tells people to get good and say no more bikinis for people. So poor kitty, so sad. But in a better place. Hopefully this girl doesn't adopt more cats. But yeah, that brings us to TrueUnderDawg. So TrueUnderDawg was calling me out, apparently. I'm not sure. In spirit, Mortal Kombat 1 haters are dumb. How am I dumb? How have I been dumb about this game ever? Please explain to me. Because I feel like I've been pretty close to reality on assessing this whole game prior to release and even when here. I wanted the game to be good, but I could recognize that it was not good. But people did not want to hear that, and they still don't want to hear it. And it seems like TrueUnderDawg does not want to hear it still. But can't, like, people tell me to move on and stop talking about MK1. I have. That's why I spent a lot of time talking about LGBT in the Middle East or these dead pussies. Because I'm fascinated what people will use to try and grift with on the internet. But here, he has been totally grifting. Why can't he move on? Game is shit. There's nothing to like. But he's even saying that the game is dead, but he's got to keep on talking about it. When's he going to move on? Never, right? Because he has a monetary interest on maintaining this weird association, fascination with Mortal Kombat 1. People aren't truthful on the internet. That's the problem. So we're going to be taking a look at this one. Mortal Kombat 1 haters are dumb.
Mortal Kombat 1 haters are dumb. I'm not talking about people with valid criticisms, or even people that prefer other games. That's completely normal. I'm talking about the people with really dumb takes. The people who find any reason to hate the game.
Whoa, I don't think people say I prefer MK11, therefore MK1 bad. I think people say MK11 had more content than MK1, comma, therefore MK1 bad. Like, there's a little bit more. It's not just prefer. It's also quantitatively better. Like, you can quantify this. More customization options, variation slots, programmable AI. Oh, there was so much more in MK11. I dislike the story, so whole game is bad. You know, I don't even pay attention to the story. my feelings are more so apathy than disdain towards the story. Cameos hurt my brain. Combos are too long. Wait, but these are, I would say that these are accurate. These are valid. You don't need a whole game based around combos. Just all of the combos all the time. There's other things too to appreciate in a fighting game. But that's all MK1 prioritizes is combo gameplay. And that's boring. You need variety in order for gameplay to be fun. Cameos hurt my brain. I mean, they certainly they hurt my eyes. They're fucking ugly. So, yeah.
And sometimes they even make things up just to hate on that too. So today's video is all
game is too easy. It's not too hard.
About them, because it's okay to criticize Mortal Kombat 1. I myself have made entire videos about that, but blind hatred is never cool, but it can be very funny to mock. First up, we have the cameo haters. These people are the definition.
Oh, I totally misjudged this. I thought he was gonna be giving us some sort of reference to, like, I don't know, Fate. I thought he was gonna read Fate. Because, you know, he's a hater
Of insanity. Because Mortal Kombat 1 has been out for over 1 year, and yet, on any post about this game, you're guaranteed to find these haters demanding the cameos get removed.
Yeah, like, did he not have a Reddit post that he could link to or something? Really, this is generalizations. Oh, I hate this. I hate this video already.
From the game. And they actually think this is gonna—
Wait, where's the Manscaped ad? I need him to tell me how he shaves his balls.
Work 1 year later. They're still trying this tactic. Like mentioned earlier, it's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting a different outcome.
Okay, well, you know, he didn't really capture me in this, because, you know, I called MK1 communist. I say that the shills are effing terrorists. Oh, and I say that he's on Grindr. So what category would I fall under in his little hater video?
Cameo characters aren't going anywhere. They're not gonna get removed from the game. Can you imagine what it's like to be one of these people, just sitting in front of your phone or computer screen all day and waiting for someone to post anything about Mortal Kombat 1 and then immediately spamming delete cameos now in the—
I think he's describing something strange. I don't think people are waiting to go on the internet to go engage in that kind of behavior. It's more like, oh, I'm going to go use Reddit. And then when they stumble across something stupid, they're like, oh, cameos are dumb too. But I think he's being very hyperbolic here. I would have appreciated more of, like, my kind of style of delivery where I show you Reddit posts or I show you, like, people's comments and the comments are, like, fucked up. But, like, I don't get that here, so I don't really believe him. I'm thinking that he's making up this shit.
comments. Just imagine that being your life. Listen, it's okay to want a 1v1 mode added to the game. I myself think that could be fun and interesting to play.
Have I really ever called for a 1v1 mode? I just called for more game modes. I don't necessarily care about 1v1.
But if you're hating on the game solely because it has a new mechanic, then that's just crazy. But here comes the craziest part. Some of these cameo haters will say that MK9 was better because it had a full tag team mode.
MK9 was better because it was sexier. Ooh, sexy.
That's right, the same people who can't handle cameo attacks are complaining the game doesn't have 2v2. Listen here, child, if you can't handle cameos, then a full tag team mode would have you crying on the floor trying
Why is he so rude?
to delete this game, but
I don't like him trying to read people. That's not wholesome. I expected more from TrueUnderDawg.
your eyes are too filled with tears to see the screen.
See, like, why is it that they all have to normalize this? This kind of, like, get good toxic behavior. Because I come from a point of shady reads at the library, but these people are coming from sweaty gamer crowds who just believe, ooh, go to the lab, practice, get good.
Once again, some of these cameo haters are crazy. They think cameos are annoying and tough to deal with, but can't comprehend that fighting off two
Yeah, who's he talking about? I wish he would say who.
full enemies at once would be way more frustrating for them. And since they bring up Mortal Kombat 9, for the record, just so they know, that tag team mode was absurdly busted. We're talking blocks
Yeah, I think he's just making up shit. Let's fast forward a bit.
that is not crazy broken and super frustrating. You're crazy. Trust me on this. If you can't handle cameos, then you won't.
So I really wish if he would have given some examples of the fair criticism that he was outlining at the beginning of the video. He said fair criticism of the game is good, but he's calling out certain kinds of criticisms as being bad. Let's see what he has to say about MK11. Oh, actually, I lie. I want to hear his sponsorship.
Be able to handle tag team because it's literally 3 times as complicated. Next up, I want to talk about the combo haters, but real quick, a word from today's sponsor.
So didn't he just lie in that one sentence? Next up, I want to talk about the combo haters, but first a word from our sponsors. Why does he have to lie? Why can't he just say, ooh, but now a word from our sponsors? And why am I sponsoring him? Dave, stop sponsoring TrueUnderDawg. TrueUnderDawg fucking sucks. He looks stinky.
Today's video is sponsored by Dave. Dave is the banking app on a mission to
Get up to 500 in 5 minutes or less. Guys, I don't know what kind of scam Dave is running. I don't know what kind of scam Dave is running with TrueUnderDawg, but please don't sign up for any internet scams. Download the banking app designed to make finances easier. From taking extra cash advances to saving for your goals.
level the financial playing field with.
What do you mean cash advances? Guys, don't be going to them cash advance places. Those have crazy interest. Just work on budgeting your money properly. Cash advances. My friend used to do this. She would go to the cash advance place, and then she would end up with more interest and debt. It's not a good idea. But
Dave, you could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less with.
And that's what he's saying. Get $500 easy. TrueUnderDawg, are you getting $500 easy with like 50% interest? I would love to know.
No credit check, no late fees, and no interest. Get the money you need without having to ask friends or family for help. Because with extra cash, up to $500, you can buy groceries, fill the tank in your car, or pay rent.
Oh my god, he's selling you a fantasy. I don't believe in this. Guys, this sounds like a scam. When it's too good to believe, it probably is. There's fine print with this shit. Where's the fine print?
Spending it instantly when you transfer to a Dave.
Okay, let's do this. Let's sign up for Dave. Dave, 505 minutes. No, you may not have my cookies. Okay, and it's only 500. What can 500 really afford? There is no interest eligibility criteria apply. The amount you will be eligible for will be valid in 24 hours. Each day the amount could change. They figure it out using a mix of financial health factors. What? I need this. I need the fine print. I need to see the accounts sign up, because I don't believe it. No interest for what? How do they make their money? That don't make sense. Get the banking app made for you. I don't trust this shit at all. Evolve Bank and Trust member FDIC. Dave credit debit card. MasterCard. Average advance is 170. Oh. Oh, they have a deposit agreement. Okay, so let's see. Interest. I don't know. I don't trust him. I say don't believe in True Underling.
Checking account. Download Dave today at dave.com/true. That's dave.com/true. You could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you
But the average advance is 170. Why don't you say that?
download Dave. No credit check and no late fees. Download the app now or go to dave.com/true. Dave is not a bank. Banking services provided by Evolve
Oh, that's scary. It's not a bank?
and Trust
But they say that they're a member of the FDIC.
member FDIC. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Eligibility criteria applies subject to bank approval. Service and
So
or
what the fuck is Dave? This sounds so
for
sketchy.
instant transfer fees may apply. Advance is typically approved in 5 minutes.
Let's see. Is Dave a scam? Is Dave a scam? I've never heard of Dave.com, and when I checked my statement and saw 2 fraudulent charges for more than $200, I immediately canceled my debit card. Again, I've never heard this company. This is shady. Dave is not the one scamming you. It's someone who's stolen your debit card info and took out a loan. Dave is making you pay it back. This app is a scam. Dave's are the thieves. They are thieves, plain and simple. Dave's banking app is a scam, and they are thieves? I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I would not use it. Is Dave.com a scam? They are legit, but security is lacking, and they had a breach recently, exposed social security numbers. Oh my fucking word. How exactly do they make money? How does Dave make money? Yeah, great question. Great questions. This is terrifying. I don't know what True Underlame is doing.
Alright, and back to the video, because now it's time to talk about the combo haters. That's right, combo haters. In a Mortal Kombat game, they exist somehow. Even though this series has had
No one hates combos, but when the gameplay is only focused on combos, the gameplay gets boring. It's boring to watch. It's boring to complete. It's boring to experience. Maybe you might enjoy it more if you're the one doing the same combo over and over, but it's It's boring. I mean, like, I went on 18 win streak in Combat League, and it's like, well, this is boring. It's not that great. I mean, it's fun stealing points from little babies, but they're little babies.
Had crazy combos ever since the very first Mortal Kombat game. If you think Mortal Kombat 1 didn't have high damage combos, you're crazy. If you think Mortal Kombat 2 didn't have touch of death combos, then you're crazy. And if you think Mortal Kombat 3
Yeah, but do you need touch of death or something close to it? Touch of half death? Do you really need that? I don't think that's balanced gameplay. That's just focusing on one thing. That is not fun to watch either. Or if it was, then the Evo registration numbers would be higher. But it's not.
didn't take those combos and crank them up to 11, then you're also in denial. And I bring that up because usually the biggest combo haters bring up the old Mortal Kombat games and say that's when the series was best. Well, buddy, I hate to break it to you, but
okay.
These people pretend that a bad story mode immediately makes the entire game.
I would say the reason why people critique the story is because the person who wrote it is a political extremist who encourages violence against fascists. Alleged fascists. Allegedly. Everything's very alleged. But why he be saying things like that, Dominic Chiangiolo?
Garbage. And you know what that means? They're not fighting game players. Plenty of great fighting games have terrible story modes, but guess what? The gameplay is still incredible, and that's what fighting game players are here for.
Yeah, but you know, like, think about like Pokemon. Like, it's a capture collecting game. But when they came out with Pokemon in the 3rd generation, then they added contests. They added like Pokeblocks, make your own little food. There's always like now a food mini game in these like modern Pokemon games. There's like these other ways to interact with the game beyond just the thing that it's doing. Like, Pokemon is about battling the Pokemon, but you can trade them, you can make them pretty for contests, you can do all sorts of things. You can even now pet them. There's all sorts of ways of interacting with the Pokemon beyond just battling them. Same goes for Mortal Kombat. Like, that's what you would hope. But every single experience in Mortal Kombat 1 is within that 2D fighter stage with either a timer, unlimited, or some limited amount of time for you to kill an opponent or out-survive something. Like, it's not different. There's no change at all to the gameplay. Whereas in the old games, you would have things like chess combat, motor combat, the crypt. Like, there's no crypt. Give me a crypt.
Spoiler alert, most gamers buy the game for the gameplay, not the story. That's what movies are for. Now,
no, that's not true. I think he's ignoring that most people only play the story of the game and then move on. People aren't sticking around to be playing the same game over and over to say, "Oh, I enjoy the gameplay." A lot of the casuals just play the story and move on. But it's wild because you can just take a look at the PS4 trophies or the PS5 trophies to see what people have done, what the most amount of people have done. So you can see here, most of the people are not completing the game. It's just 44%. Almost half of the people are completing it, but going to the story mode, you can see 1/3 about are completing the story all the way. Oh no. I hover over it and it like changes. Yeah, most people who play the game are playing the story, 60%. But moving on, you can see here what other trophies are more common or less common. definitely not everyone is doing cameo fatalities. Right? So like you can tell like what parts of the game most people are interacting with. Not everyone is doing cameo mastery. Only 12% of people have completed mastery with 5 characters. Whereas 60% of people have played the story all the way through. So it is more likely that people will just play the story and then move on, as opposed to enjoying the cameo gameplay so that they play with 5 different cameos to get that trophy.
Of course, if the story is great, then that's a fantastic bonus. I love when video games have great stories, but it's not why I buy a fighting game. For example, Tekken 7 had one of the worst. These same people will claim that previous games had more content. For example, they'll
That's what I say all the time.
jump to MK9 because it had the challenge tower. Boy, that challenge tower was completed by most players in a week or so, if not the first month. It was guaranteed to be done with. And once you completed the challenge tower, there was no reason to keep playing it. Now compare that to Mortal Kombat 1, which has the Towers of Time that
The Towers of Time, which are AI generated with no purpose, rhyme, or reason. Got it.
always give you new modes and new challenges and new unlocks.
Wait, new modes? It's just a Tower of Time. That's the mode. There's no new modes opening up within Towers of Time. What a fucking liar.
And also the invasion mode. I know plenty of people don't like
Invasions is done, babes. Seasons are repeating. Everything is repeating.
invasion mode, but also a lot of people do now. It's gotten a lot better. And
Where has it gotten better? It feels like torture every time I play through a new season. Oh god, what is he on?
60 days or so, we get a fresh new invasion mode with more stuff to unlock and more reasons to play. So no, Mortal Kombat 9
Wait, 10 skins. This idiot is singing praises over 10 skins. You have to go through 6 different mesas of Final Invasions boss, all sorts of hoops and bullshit just to get 10 skins. That's also including the seasonal tower 80 levels. Like, what is... Why is he lying to people? This is propaganda. This is straight up propaganda. This is not based in reality. This is wild. Absolutely wild and out there. And I see how these shills are so disconnected from reality. They're not even fucking playing the game. They're just lying about it because they're making dollars off of it. Dude, there's so many more things to be experiencing in MK11 compared to here, in MKX compared to here, in MK Deception compared to here. Like, wild that he doesn't understand this idea of game modes, this idea of replayability, because I don't see him playing over invasions. I don't believe he is. A lot of these shills, they don't have the time to play the game. Like Kenny Bomb. Kenny Bomb does not have time to play the game. That's why he never makes it to the top 5%. What the fuck? I can't believe this. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. J4, I want to hear Dave do a sing-song over that TrueUnderDawg background music. Oh my god. Maybe. Scam. Sigh Dave. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not mean to be offering a scam through TrueUnderDawg, but sign up now and you'll get $500 in 5 minutes. Leave a like. Or get out. It's impossible for them to show off breast curves and crotches for the characters. Showing off those is prideful, but not to them. There's a lot of, like... It's weird. Like, thinking back here, like, oh, the Iranians are pushing gays to change their gender. Like, this is very much what's happening in America and Canada, that there's this like religious push through culture, through society, to transition the youth. That's what they believe in. That's their faith. That's their God. I don't know. That's what they need. but it's like so orthodox, so puritanical the way that they display body. So whereas I guess the heathens would be naked and show off their boobies and crotches. Now everything has to be covered up, or they get eunuchs to play the roles that don't have nothing down there. Like, it's all very religious. It seems cultish the way that people believe in this new character design approach. MK1 has bad game design. I'd rather the game be a tag team game. Clearly, Derek did not care about the game. And clearly, Ed Boon did not care about the game. They did not get to make the game that they wanted. They wanted to make Injustice 3. According to Thiny's word salad, they did not get to make that game, so they made a shit game instead. And then we got losers like this one out here lying and defending it. Disgusting. I still think that he looks stinky. And just imagine, this is the room that he has his computer, like, he's fapping to all of these little figurine dollies. Ew. What a weird straight guy. Plus, we had those photos of him taking pictures of his bulges, his bulgy wulgies in this very room. So gross. So gross. I read people, lol. Ooh, very nice. Adding cameos were the worst gameplay decision they made. I think cameos could be fun. I don't discount the fun of cameos. I do love a Kano laser. It is the number one thing I rely upon in Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's just a matter of having balance. Like, did we need to get rid of rolls, get up attacks, other ways to use meter? Did we really need to lose all of that? Did we really need to nerf fatal blows so hard? I think to have a super and not be able to use it most of the time is such a waste. Yeah. I think that they really didn't understand how to make balancing cameos could be fun if you could call them in more often, honestly. Like, they didn't know how to balance the fun with the game. They're like, ooh, we're trying to make it balanced. So they made it balanced by making cameos, I think, not fun. Because for me, fun would be unlimited cameo meter. And they also made it not fun by taking away all of the defensive options. Like, where are rolls? Like, what was wrong with a roll? Like, there's a whole entire pretty animation for it in Tekken when you flip away. But I see the problem is with MK1, they didn't have enough time to make the game because this wasn't the game that they wanted to make, so they just rushed it because they didn't give a fuck. They still don't give a fuck. Custom variations along with the cameo systems would be change up the gameplay to an extent, but that's impossible. Well, everything's impossible for WB because they're not designing the game. It's NRS. We gotta blame NRS. It feels more I loved MK11, so I got scammed with MK1. Yeah, I think if you enjoyed MK1 or MK11 and then you play MK1, you will feel like there's a downgrade. That's what I felt. That's just impartial. That's not biased at all. Because for me, I jumped in with MK11 because it was so much fun. If MK11 was not fun and didn't have things to do, I would have just moved on. But, yeah, it seems like the delusions that we get here from these shills, this is what gives me fire to continue. Because they are just so stupid. So stupid and so blind to what's going on around them that they have to make up lies and delusions for why things are. It's like the Kamala supporters crying about her loss in the election, that everyone who voted was a racist, misogynist, immigrant hating, Jew hating, gay hating, whatever. I don't know. Some bullshit. But they would rather blame other people than the people in charge as to why things turned out the way they did. Like, I blame NRS. NRS is responsible for the game that we have. they are the ones to blame. Not the haters, not calling people dumb for that. I will say that TrueUnderDawg is dumb for lying. I will say Baby Kenny Bomb is very dumb because he don't even know how to play the game. Someone needs to help him. If only Dave were making helpful videos still. And yeah, I definitely raised an eyebrow at people like Thiny trying to tell me that Islam doesn't ban LGBTQ members, saying it's okay to be gay in Abu Dhabi. Don't lie to me. I don't need more lies in my life. I got enough from TrueUnderDawg.
Did not have more content than Mortal Kombat 1. And honestly, Mortal Kombat X had less content than both, and yet people still praise Mortal Kombat X because it has fun gameplay. Oh, but the crypt, don't forget about the crypt.
I don't know why he's lying to people about
Mortal Kombat
MKX. MKX had lots of things to do.
At 9 had the crypt and it was super fun. Most things to unlock in the crypt were hot garbage. And as a result, 90% of players went online to find out where the best stuff was, they unlocked it, and then never went into the crypt again. Because once again, most things...
I went into the crypt in MK11 constantly. It was a good place to get, the crypt event. Yes, that would always put you in there, but it was good to get augments at level 3. Like the really rare stuff, sometimes you can't get it at level 4. You could get it at level 3 in the crypt.
Things in there were not worth unlocking. So no, Mortal Kombat 9 did not have more content than Mortal Kombat 1. In Mortal Kombat 9, once you finish the challenge tower and unlock the few things in...
Ooh, all of the tower consumables too? I forget. That was another thing that you could get from the crypt
that were actually worth unlocking. All you had left was the online. Oh wait, no you didn't, because the online in that game was terrible. The lag was real because there was no rollback yet. But then we have the Mortal Kombat 11 defenders, and this is where it gets hilarious. When you ask these haters how Mortal Kombat 11 has more content, do you know what they say? Oh, there's more costumes and gear stuff to customize with. Son, you listen here. Nobody buys Mortal Kombat to play dress up.
I do. I play dress-up games. I don't know what he's talking about. I like how I can dress up in Street Fighter 6. Didn't you see my big pink dick in Street Fighter 6? Wasn't it pretty? Like, I love making pretty costumes in Street Fighter 6. I love Stellar Blade. That's a dress-up game. You can dress up Eve to be a Christmas whore. You could dress her up to be a school teacher whore. You could dress her up to be a librarian whore. You could there's many variations on how you could dress up Eve. So like, I don't know what kind of gay guy he is. TrueUnderDawg sucks at being gay. Because you have to have the dress up. I don't know why he makes his grinder photos. Let's see. Yeah, like why is he on Grindr if he don't like dress up? Well, I see he likes getting naked. But I mean, like, who doesn't also like dress up if you're on Grindr?
Having more fashion options does not make the game better, and
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Put a color wheel in the game. I'm so tired of MK1 giving me brown and yellow and red outfits. Do I really need things to look like a dirty toilet bowl filled with blood and poo? Like, why can't it just be, like, pretty colors, all black? No, we never get black skins in the game. It's always, like, some dusty gray color. Why is
and most
he
people would
this?
not even count it as content. Having more
Yes, it's content. If the developers are sitting down to create it, it is content. You put it in the game, you unlock it, that's content. How dare you? That's the only reason why I continue playing MK1 with a turbo controller, is for all of the content that I can unlock through Race Against Time. So, what?
Costumes and stuff to unlock in your game does not make it better. And furthermore, if you look closely, a lot...
So he's justifying the ugly costumes and the lack of options in MK1 by saying that customization just does not matter outright. What the fuck?
A lot of those extra costumes are just the first 2 costumes with the assets mixed around to make it look like a new costume, but it's actually not. Now don't get it twisted, I think having extra costumes is cool, especially with the DLC characters. I think Mortal Kombat 11 did a good job in that regard. I don't
Well, you know, I would say that's a stretch. Because, like, the DLC characters, they really did have 4 different costumes in MK11. 10 different palette swaps of each. In MK11, the base game fighters, you know, you could say, like, for some characters, they were, like, 2 costumes only. But really, they did have more for certain characters. Like, I'm thinking, like, Jade. Like, she had one with the hijab. She had one with the boob armor. She had one, she had the revenant form. So, like, each of the different, like, those ones with the revenants especially, there was, like, more options. I'm sorry, I really disagree with him. And with MK1 offering the only options as paid items through the premium shop, is him also justifying WB ripping us off in terms of anyone who actually likes customization. Oh, he should never be allowed to say anything is overpriced in the premium shop because he doesn't even like customization. If he doesn't like customization, why has he customized his desktop with all of these lady statues? Are these the only ladies in his life?
disagree that it's awesome to have more costumes, but I will say that if you think having more stuff to unlock means more content outright, then you're simply wrong.
But what do you mean? More is more in the sense of quantifiable amounts of things that you can unlock from a game. Yes. What is he talking about? And when you see that the amount of things that you can unlock in MK1 are an order of magnitude less, that means the developers put in so little effort into the actual rewards. Why do you play a game if not for reward? I'm not playing it if there's no reward. That's my relationship with Stellar Blade. If there's not something to get, then I'm not playing it. But there was that Christmas outfit that we got recently. That was really cute. We still need to play to get the one for the dude, Adam.
Mortal Kombat 11 had Towers of Time, which was cool, but Mortal Kombat 1 has that too, along with Invasions and pretty much every other mode that Mortal Kombat 11 had. The only game mode that Mortal Kombat 11 has and Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't is the AI versus mode. And I know darn well you're not playing that, because if
Well, AI versus mode was only a mode for the first year of the game in MK11 because they removed it with the new augment system.
you're wasting time in that mode, then, well, I just kind of feel bad for you. It's not.
It was great. It was a wonderful game mode. Why is he such a hater? Why is he such an MK11 hater? It was a great mode within that first year of the game.
Not fun. The Crypt was fun though, and I do hope that in the next Mortal Kombat game, NetherRealm brings it back. However, at the same time, I'm not going to pretend that having the Crypt suddenly makes Mortal Kombat 11 great, because just like in Mortal Kombat 9, most players beat the Crypt.
This is way better than Invasions. Like, if they had done this for our Invasions would have been more tolerable. But you can see that the game looked and played better as an RPG exploration. Better here in MK11 than it has ever in MK1.
Crypt in under 1 month, and then had no reason to ever go back down there, really.
Crypt events? Augments? Consumables? Lies. Why is he such a liar?
Which is why, in the grand scheme of things, you can't claim that it's extra content, because it was gone immediately. As you can see,
no, it wasn't. Did you get all of the things from the Crypt? Unlikely if he's talking like this.
Mortal Kombat 1 has a lot of haters, and like mentioned at the start of this video, I'm not referring to people with valid criticism or people who simply dislike the game or prefer a different game. That's completely valid and very normal. Today's video was just about the haters, people who look for any reason to complain about Mortal Kombat 1 because that's a popular opinion to have right now.
What do you mean right now? I've been having the same opinion about this fucking game since before release. Even people who are characterized as haters of the game, like fucking Feet, Flat Earther, Fate, Ben, He has many aliases. The devil, Satan, yes. Even though he's characterized as a hater of MK1, I can remember quite vividly all of the times that he's been like, ooh, but Manya looks good now. Ooh, with the gold face paint, she's pretty. Oh, love these movie ninja skins. Blah, blah. I can't do an Australian accent. But there's been many instances where he has been fooled by the tranny, and he's been like, ooh, let me date her. I'm so sorry. Couldn't help it. But yeah, this is like Jerry Springer levels of shit. Like, ooh, he's the dumbass that thinks it's a woman. He's so terrible. Ew. But yeah, I really don't understand this delusion here coming from TrueUnderDawg. I guess he ran out of ideas, so he's like, ooh, let me hate on the haters.
It's kind of in vogue to hate on Mortal Kombat 1, but honestly, a lot of fighting games right now are being hated on by their community.
No, everyone loves Street Fighter 6. I love Street Fighter 6. No one hates Street Fighter 6. Let's see Street Fighter 6 Twitter. Because if they were being hated on, I think like I would be able to find easily some hateful comments from people. Game has been updated to version to update some text related to in-game shop. There is no impact or changes on gameplay content. Costume 4 we require. Much money it will make. People are crying to be... People want to pay money to Street Fighter 6. Like, people are asking for more reasons to give money. Oh, my doorbell is ringing. Okay, give me a second. Okay, wow. People are trying to sell shit on New Year's Eve. And it's 420. Oh boy. But yeah, you can see here people are asking for ways to spend more money. Outfit 4 when wow, thank you finally outfit 4. They want outfit 4. They want my. So Street Fighter 6 there is quite a different attitude in the community compared to MK1, whereas it's been hated since before its release, at least by me. Okay, all right, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Leave a like or get the fuck out. Why are you here? If you don't like this, go spend your time doing something better. Okay, alright, so sorry. So yeah, leave a like or get out, live stream over. I've had enough about TrueUnderDawg. Maybe we'll check out his next video, Greed Killed MK1, some other day. I'm not sure though, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be more lies. I was really expecting him to be talking about specific examples of haters. I thought maybe he would even call out someone, get into some drama, but no, all of his videos are clickbait. Like I said before, he's a master baiter, so do beware of TrueUnderLame on the internet. But yes, if you really enjoyed this live stream, these videos that I make here on YouTube, please do consider joining the Jaded Bunny fam. I am here on this YouTube because of the kind support of my brothers and sisters. Would not know where I would be without them. So much love to all of them. But huge shout outs to Keepy's Corner. Love you, Jens. Love you, J4. Not Freud. Cider M. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. It means the world that we got to spend this Christmas Eve together. Alright, let's also see. Dave and TrueUnderDawg should collab. You really think so? Well, I would have bought more costumes if they were pinklicious. Oh, hey, the reptile one is pink and pretty. Think about that one. That was the only outfit I really wanted, was that pink slut reptile outfit. And now I have it. Yay. Kenny Bomb made a video of the store this morning. Haha. Oh boy. The store is worthless. I checked it. There's nothing there. So lame. But yes, thank you, my friends, for joining along. I am praying for all of you to have a blessed Shulmas and a safe brown backing. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.